Hi, everybody. This is my husband, John, and he has been gracious, so gracious, in agreeing to do a video with me. It's probably going to be a 4 or 5 part series on asking questions and his perspective of my diagnosis. So I'm going to start with a question, and then John's going to answer, and we'll see where it goes from here.
And by the way, this is totally off the cuff. I have no idea what the freak is coming here, so.
Yeah. So, babe, what was your first thought when you were with me and heard my official diagnosis of ALS?
Oh, I think it'd be important to go back at least 6 months prior to that, what led up to it. Well, the doctor's appointment was trying to figure out what was going on with the arms, the hand. Obviously, you and I both knew that something was wrong.
Yeah.
And with the referrals that we kept getting, the level of specific doctors kept growing as well, the specialist.
Mm-hmm.
And I was starting to grow concerned at that point. Then when we finally got to the last doctor who actually diagnosed you, which you and I both absolutely adore and loved,
Yes.
he ripped the Band-Aid off, and when he said, your other doctors can call it what they want, this is ALS. I was floored. You and I both talked a little bit about the whole ALS, well, a lot about ALS leading up to that, but we were both kind of led to believe that it wasn't ALS specifically, that it was under the umbrella of, which gave both you and I a little bit of hope. And when he, again, ripped that Band-Aid off and said, this is what it is, yeah, that kind of took my breath away a little bit. I mean, I still remember the car ride home. You were in total tears. I was doing my best not to get teary in order, two reasons. Number one, to be able to get home safely, but trying my damnedest to be strong for you as well. But yeah, when the doctor said it's ALS, it's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And I had done a little bit of research on ALS. I mean, you and I both have leading up to that, but it was that afternoon and evening that I spent all my time on Googling everything and learning everything I could about the specifics of ALS, which had never really been explained to us before.
Yeah.
So the question of what was my reaction, it was, you gotta be shitting me. Serious? That's not what the other doctors have said. So it was shock, disbelief. I didn't want to accept it.
Yeah. Well,
it
and
has to be wrong.
Yeah. Well, and the first doctor was the one, like you alluded to, that said it's a form of ALS. And they wouldn't say it was ALS because I could still cross my legs. And then when we went to Barrow for the surgeon, the specialized surgeon, to potentially correct some things in my spine, that was the first one who said, this is ALS, and you have a foot drop. And then it was the final doctor, the actual neuromuscular doctor at Barrow, that said, yeah, there is no such thing as a form of, it all falls under the ALS umbrella.
Yeah, and that's the second doctor, the one for the spine, that said you had the foot drop. I remember specifically when he said that was a little bit of a gotcha moment too. But
Yeah. Well, I remember you asking me, why are you walking like that? And I'm like, I'm just walking. Like, I was just walking. I wasn't walking purposefully. I was just walking. And I remember you were kind of shocked that you saw that.
Yeah, well, I had noticed dragging before, but it was really pronounced that day.
Yeah.
And for him to call that out, again, he wasn't, his specialty as I understood it, was in the spine.
Yeah.
He wasn't specifically a neurologist, if you will.
Well,
surgeon.
neuromuscular guy, yeah. Yeah,
It was our current doctor, what's his name?
Dr. Lotta.
That's the one. That, it's when he actually said, look, so many doctors want to put an umbrella over all of this. And he basically said, it's bullshit, you have ALS.
Mm-hmm.
That was honestly, yeah, that was oh my hell moment
Yeah,
for both of us.
yeah, it was.
I mean, it's, I know that it hit you 10 times as hard as it hit me at that moment, but I caught up to you real quick within the next 24 hours that it hit me that hard too.
Yeah, it was like disbelief at first.
Yeah, it was, I didn't want to accept it.
Yeah. Do you remember what Dr. Lotta said, though, after that? When I was staring at you?
It is. If I'm thinking about what you're wanting to think about, he basically said to you, do what you want, tell everyone else to go to hell.
Yeah. Do what makes you happy.
Do what makes you happy. So, yeah, you took that and ran with it. Babe, you've had one too many beers. The doctor said I can do this. You can go to hell.
Yeah. Yeah. So I appreciate you, babe. I appreciate you being open and honest in this. My hope is that it will help others, help other spouses or other family members who are in this journey with their loved one who has ALS. So, and again, folks, this is going to be part 1. This will continue, but right now this is part 1. And I love you, John. I love you so much.
I love you, baby.
All right, folks, until next time.